Alright, what is up guys? So today's video we're going to be going over the Canik Mete MC9. I recently got this. I actually traded my Springfield Hellcat for this. Springfield Hellcat was a great gun, but I just didn't like the trigger, and I didn't really like how it felt. I wanted to try the Canik. I've actually transitioned almost all my handguns to Canik, the Canik lineup now. I'm very satisfied with it, very pleased with my decision. So this is just going to be an unboxing of it, what you get with it, my initial thoughts about the firearm itself, the pros about it and the cons about it, and what I'm going to do in terms of fixing those cons and making everything a plus as best as I can. So let's jump straight into it and open it up. As always, it comes with everything. It comes with different back straps, guide rod, cleaning tool, a punch tool, and a little miniature version of the gun itself, which has all the torque screws and different bits and whatever that you can use for the firearm itself, which is really nice and little handy feature. All the manuals and all that good stuff if you want to look into your gun a bit more in depth. So here it is itself. It comes with, mine came with a inside waistband holster. It's a very basic one. I have worn it a couple times before while I was waiting for my new holster to come. It's not the most comfortable, but it does get the job done. So, you know, it's nice to have an option there while you're waiting to get another thing. Just bear that in mind. Comes with a basic gun lock, which no one ever uses. You have the option to have the flush plate on it or the pinky extension, which I already have, and it comes with a 15-round magazine as well. Okay, so the 15-round magazine is really nice. The speed reloader is a nice little addition as well that it comes in their firearm kits. So let's just take it out of the holster itself. And as always, empty magazine, empty chamber, gun is safe and clear to handle. All right, so let's just quickly go over the specifications for this firearm. The overall length is 6.1 inches. All right, so it's only 6.1 inches across from the front to the back, which is, it's not that long at all. It's considered a micro compact, which is where the MC9 comes from, the micro compact 9mm. The height itself is 4.52 inches when you have the flush plate on it. So obviously it's going to be a little bit longer with the pinky extension, and even a little bit longer than that with the 15-round magazine. All right, the width of the firearm is 1.12 inches, so it's nice and thin compared to their previous model, their subcompact, their TP9 Elite SC. This one was 1.35 inches thick, and this one is 1.12 inches. So it's a significant decrease in the width itself, which allows it to be a little bit easier to conceal and carry and brings down the weight a little bit. So that is something that is really nice. You'll see just how well it does fit in your hands. I personally absolutely love it. It fits great. So the normal round with the pinky extension or the flush plate, it is a 12 round out of the box, and you can have the option to put the 15 round in there as well, which makes the grip even nicer with that pinky extension on here. So it fits really nice in the hand. You've got the white front sight right here, and the rear black in the back. It is like a square notch, but the edges are like slightly rounded on the bottom left and bottom right. So it fits really good, and like I said, the accuracy is really good straight out of the box. I've shot only about 100 rounds, but the grouping, even up to 7 yards, is all within a couple inches. It's very accurate out of the box. The trigger is great. We're going to go over the trigger right now, actually. So you can see there's not much travel right here. You have that trigger safety blade in here, so the trigger's not going to move. It cannot go back unless you hold down the trigger safety blade first and then bring it back. So that's another built-in feature, which is, you know, really nice to have. And it's also drop safe. But anyway, when you do the wall back, you have about this much travel before you hit the wall. So it's a fair bit of travel up, but it's not that bad. And then as soon as you hit here, it's a crisp, clean break. And the reset is quite small, so you can see the travel where I'm going to release clicks right there. that's hardly any travel air. So when I was shooting at the range and testing double taps and bill drills, 6 in a row and stuff like that, it was operating very nicely. It was very fun and easy to shoot, and it was doing great. So I like to run the pinky extension on it. It just fits really good. It's in between, you know, the flush plate and having it a bit too thick with a 15 round mag because it's a little harder to conceal carry. But so far I've had really good positive experiences with this. It also comes with, obviously, it's optics ready, where you can put different types of optics on top. It's got the rail at the bottom where you can put any lights or lasers on the bottom, which is really good. It's got a good amount of space on it, so you can, you know, whatever you want to run, you can make that happen. Now it is also ambidextrous, so if you are right-handed or left-handed, you can use a slide release on both the, if you're right-handed or if you are left-handed, you can use that as well. The magazine release is also interchangeable. You can take that out, make the part come around on the other side, and turn this into a left-handed gun, no problem at all. So that's a nice little feature to have. You got the nice rear slide serrations and the front slide serrations. They're not super deep, they're just minimalist, but they're perfect enough where you can easily rack the slide. You can even thumb check as well, and you know, you can just handle the firearm pretty nicely, which is really good. It feels good in the hand. Now you will notice I put some dragon grip tape on it, on these two parts here and here and here and here, because out of the box they only have the adaptive grip texture around the sides, the front, and the back here. They don't have any on here or here initially, so I actually added this myself. I'll put a link in the description where I got it. It was just some dragon grip tape. It worked absolutely amazingly. I just measured it up, cut it up, put it on there, and used a hair dryer, and it's stuck on there now pretty much permanently, and it's not coming off. So it makes it much more comfortable to slide in my thumb here and my finger index in through here and have that rest there, and then my other thumb, that my supporting hand that lines up here, the thumb touches right there. So it's much more comfortable to handle when I'm firing the firearm. So that's a nice little feature I think you can do yourself to make this one of the small slight cons to this gun, where it's kind of too slippy for me when I was shooting the gun long periods of time. This helps mitigate that by adding dragon grip tape. All right. Another cool little feature, it's not necessary, but it's just a nice little feature to have. When this gun is loaded and has one in the chamber, this little slit here is raised up a little bit, and it comes up, and it'll tell you that it's actually, it indicates that it's loaded. You know, so for beginners, it's a nice little extra peace of mind, but obviously for people who are always into firearms, you know that the number one rule is to always know the condition of your firearm and know if it is loaded or not in the first place, so you'd always check regardless if you see this or not. But it nonetheless is a nice little feature. All right. Another thing is, it is very easy to take this gun apart. You literally, I'm going to remove this so it's easier to do it. You literally you're gonna bring this back a little bit. You got this little indent here, and you bring back these two, let go, pull the trigger, and it comes straight apart. Like, this is very easy to field strip this gun and do the basic cleaning and maintenance and everything. And then you just line up these little metal bits with the little indent there again, and you just slide it back on, and it's good to go again. Like, this gun is very easy to take apart and put back together and clean and maintain and do all the basics. So for the purpose of it, what it's intended, you know, conceal carry and everything, it's nice and small, it's light, it's easy to conceal carry, it's very accurate out of the box, it's got a great trigger. You just want to add some grip tape on there to those parts. If you don't need it, that's fine, but I personally like to have a little bit of extra grip surface area for me to hold on to. It's just more comfortable and feels more stable in my hand. So yeah, that's everything that it comes with. Now there are a few cons to this gun, especially when it originally came out and was released. People having out of battery issues, failure to feed issues, stuff like this and whatever. And I've come across a lot of different research and videos and things. So I will be uploading videos in the future going over this firearm, of how to mitigate those cons, because you can basically just get a new trigger spring and increased extractor spring and stuff like this, and then polish the feed ramp, and you are good to go, and it makes this gun phenomenal. So yeah, that is pretty much everything. My initial thoughts, pros and cons of this gun, straight out of the box. So just look forward to the future videos of me going into detail about what I'm going to do with this gun and how much I've been liking it so far. It's great. And yeah, just stay armed, stay locked and loaded, and above all else, stay armed with truth, knowledge, and wisdom. Until the next video, guys, peace.